Morning everybody, and welcome back to another one of my videos. Today we're down at the allotment. Got a few bits and pieces to do today. Just mostly getting some of my seeds potted up and seeing what else I can get started. I'm just digging out some of the old compost what was there from before, but I noticed there's a lot of wood and everything down there, so I've got to get something like a pickaxe or something and shovel that out, take out all the wood and everything and clear all this area. That's what I decided to do, just take my time and just clear all this area and get rid of all the wood and everything. So I'm just sifting a barrow load of this stuff. It's good stuff, but the only thing is it's got a lot of seeds in it what keep popping up. So what I'm going to do is put this at the bottom so that I don't use so much new compost. Put that at the bottom and then sort it out from there. So this is all the stuff what come out of it, but I'm not going to waste this. I'm going to put it in that box there, then put a layer of new stuff on there, and then put some seeds in there and see what happens. So I'll be back with you in a minute. Right everybody, then my next task now, I've got this double stand. Sorry about the aeroplane noise. And I'm just putting some fresh compost in there. And the size of the holes, it's just mostly going through the holes, but it's all good still. But I filled this up, and what I'm going to be doing is putting some marigold seeds in there and putting it in the polytunnel. This one stays in the polytunnel. When the potato comes up, it goes in the corner. So just filling these two things up. If you're liking our videos, please remember to like, share and subscribe. Tell a friend to tell another friend. If you want to leave a comment, you can leave comments in the comment section. We do answer them. And I can't say thank you enough to those subscribers that have donated to the channel. It helps us along. Was able to get some more bags of compost. I've got a roll of the poly pipe to put over the beds, because I'm going to be netting most of these things over to stop the pest and everything, and a few other bits and pieces. We've got some seeds and everything as well. So thanks to all those who's helping the channel along. As we go on, that's all we can do is help each other. So I'm going to carry on with this, and then I'll be back with you in a minute and show you what marigolds I'm putting in there. Right everybody, so I've got some marigold seeds. These ones are African Aztec crackerjacks. I've got, let my cameraman come in a bit more. I've got some strawberry blondes, and I've got Mr. Majestic, and I've got some sunspot. So what I'm going to be doing, I'm just going to be putting a mixture of them in. For those of you who don't know what marigold seeds look like, I'll show you what they look like. Give that to my cameraman a minute. These are what the marigold seeds look like. They're just like long strands. So just gonna put some random. If too many come up, then I can always take some out and put in the some of the beds. Right, this is a pink one. Thought I opened it, it's not opened. So I don't know if the seeds are different. And you see, when you buy these seeds from this shop, these some of these companies, they're really having a laugh. These seeds are from Thompson and Morgan, and have a look. Look, I've just opened it, and that's all what's in there. Not it, I'll empty them into my hand so you can see. Can't even. That's all what's in a bag. It's totally. You buy seeds, and that's what happens. You get totally. You have to call that being ripped off. How they get away with it. You buy your seeds, and you know, you don't get a chance to complain about them. Let's just make sure they ain't no more in the corners. Absolutely ridiculous. So I'm going to do these two, then I'm going to do this and put it back in place. So I'll be back with you in a minute. Right everybody, so I've got this one done out of the way. So I'm going to put this in a polytunnel, and then I'm just going to leave it here for now. Or where it can go, where it's not. It's going to go in the corner when I get those potato buckets out, but I'm just. I wonder. I might have to move this again soon and put it somewhere flat. I'll sort that out in a minute, just because I need to just carry on. I've got so much things to put up. Right. So what I've got now, I've got some of these pots, and I've got some more flower seeds. What I want to get started in pots instead of just putting them straight into the ground. Is there two in here or one? So I've got to fill as many of these up as I can, and then I'll be back with you in a minute. Right everybody, so what I've got here, I've got a couple of potato buckets. I had some potatoes left over, but we ran out of compost, and I didn't want to use all this stuff because of the weeds. So I'm putting this at the bottom. Putting that at the bottom. Then I've got some potatoes in here. These was the potatoes what I had left over. So I'm just putting 5. They're pretty small, so I'm just putting putting them all in, putting 5 in each one, putting 4 and 1 in the middle. If I get small potatoes from this, I don't mind what the size is. And then just a sprinkle of blood, fish and bone, because this is from the pile. A little bit of chicken manure pellets. And that's the only fertiliser what they're going to get for the whole of the season, maybe. If I want to put a little bit of blood, fish and bone, or if I see the leaves or anything going funny, then I'll use that. Then I'm going to just top this up with the ghost straw. Sorry if I'm going from different things to different things. I was doing the pots first, but I'll do those in a minute. I just wanted to get these out of the way. So I'm going to do these 2, and then once I've done that, I'll show you what else I'm doing. Right, everybody, so in these pots I've just labelled up some of them. I haven't done all of them yet. I've got some seeds what I'm going to be planting in there. These are going to be going along the side and in different places well once if they come through, because I planted a lot of seeds along the side, bulbs and everything, dahlias and everything, and can't see anything coming. So once the season gets on, I'm going to be putting some more rhododendron bushes and that along there for just to get some nice colour display. So what I've got here, I've got sunflower sunshot golds mix. I've got sunflower earth walker. I've got sunflower solar eclipse. The sunflower valentine. And I've got sunflower. This is claret F1 hybrid. I've got some foxglove purple carousels. Got some oleox double apricots. I've got some delphiniums, magic fountains mixed. I've got some chrysanthemums, cockade. I've got some zinnias, Aztec sunset and zinnia whirligig mix. So those are the flower seeds what I'm going to be planting in these pots and putting them in one of those beds what I'm not using for now, till when they come through, the weather changes, then I can put them out. So I'm going to start putting these up and then I'll be back with you in a minute. Right, everybody, so I've got all my flowers planted in pots. I'll put them in the polytunnel. I'll show you afterwards what's going on. And what I'm doing now, I've got some butter beans, like I said to you the last time I had some butter beans. Just putting 1 in each cell. you go online and see how much the butter bean seeds are. They're quite expensive. I don't know why they're so expensive. But like these are mine from last year. I kept some of the seeds over. I thought I had some more. And knowing my luck, when I go home and start moving things around, I might find some more, but I'm going to be putting them in this cell. These are going in the polytunnel, so you want to push them about 2 inches deep or so. So that they're right down. And then just cover them with some more compost. And then into the polytunnel with those. Same with these. Push the seeds down. So if you're liking our videos, please remember, like, share and subscribe, and tell a friend to tell another friend. If you want to leave comments in the comment section, we do get back to you on them. So we're not just going to leave it at that. Right, so that's another thing out the way, so I'll be back with you in a minute. Right everyone, the next thing I've got is these beans here. I don't know what they are, but they look like a nice bean. If anyone knows what they are, they look like a bean what we used to use years ago called rose cocoa. So I don't know if these are a hybrid of those or what, but these look like they will make nice rice and peas for us. So I'm going to be planting a pot, 2 pots of these. I should be putting them in individual cells, but run out of cells, so I can always just let them root and then separate them. Right. So hopefully these will come through, and I didn't grow these. I can't remember where I got them from. If someone gave them to me or what, but they look like a Jamaican bean called rose cocoa. So putting them in this pot, when they come through, then when I find some separate pots, I put them, or by the time they come through they might be ready to go straight into the ground. Right, just going to cover these over. Then I'm going to put some cocoa coir on them to keep in the moisture, so they're not coming back down till Friday. If you're watching our channel, please remember our Wednesday videos are coming back out, and that's going to be mainly from our garden and that. Don't know what I've done with the trowel now. It's up there. Just let my cameraman get the trowel for me and just cover these, and then these are going in the polytunnel as well. What you might see if I've got too much surplus of plants, I've still got my garden at home. I can put veg and stuff down in the garden as well, as long as so this, why I put the koi on is to keep the moisture in when we're not here. You know, the koi holds its moisture. Some people plant straight into the koi, but I don't do that. So these are all the ones what I've planted so far. So I'm going to have a look and see if there's anything else what I need to plant, and then I'll show you what's going on in there. As you can see with this bed, it's a bit gaps, and I've got some carrots what I'm going to put some extra seeds in these ones so that I can get some more lettuces. So I'm going to do that, and then I'll be back with you in a minute when I find the seeds. Right everyone, so I've put some lettuce seeds in my raised bed, and I've topped up the carrots with some giant carrots in there where it wasn't looking a bit sporadic in the pot, because that's the final pot it's going to be in. So what I've got here now, I've got some melon seeds. Let my cameraman come in. These are L's Best Jumbo, Watermelon Jubilee. I've got a Melba. I've got Petite Yellow. I've got Watermelon Sugar Baby, Cantaloupe and Honeydew. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to plant, I've got 3 pots here. I'm just going to plant a mixture of each one in each pot so that I know what's in them. So in this one I've put labels on them, so this is going to be honeydew, so I'm just going to put a few honeydew seeds in there when I can find them. The last time I planted the cantaloupe, and for some reason it was in the polytunnel for ages before they came through. So these are the honeydew. So I think I always overdo it with the seeds, so just putting them in these pots, and then I'll separate them if they come through. So I'm just putting them so that you know that you're going to get at least, even if I get just one comes out, then at least I know I've got something. So that's honeydew, and into that I'm just going to put a couple of all, I might be overdoing it anyway, I can always give them away. And into that I'm just going to see if I've got any Melba in here. I don't know why we keep doing this. We always put empty packets back in there, so that's not going in there. So watermelon, I'm going to put a couple of Jubilee in there. Right, I'm going to put 6 of the Jubilee ones in there. If they come through, like I said, I can always put them in separate models or put them in the main tub what they're growing in, because all these are going at the back of the polytunnel. So that's that one. Right, I've done honeydew. What's this one? This is Earl's Best Jumbo. What have I got on this pot? Sugar Baby. So I'm going to put some Sugar Babies in. These are like the small ones. And what you have to remember that melons do run. So if you're going to be planting melons, they do run. But I'm not going to be planting any. I think this year I should have got my sweet potatoes started, but I just cannot get hold of the what you call it, the tubers, the size that I want. They've got tubers, but they're too big to start off anything. And in this pot I'm going to be putting some cantaloupe. So this is just a mixture of all different melons, see what happens. Yes, I always overdo it, but you're better off doing that. I know. Right, so that's that. And this is the Earl's Jumbo. I could have put these in a separate pot. Might just put them in one of these little small pots like this. Just put them in. So I'm not only planting a few of these jumbo ones. Is it open? So I'm going to do this and finish off these, and then I'll be back with you in a minute. Right everybody, so the next thing what I'm going to be planting is some Scotch bonnets. These are the Jamaican jumbo ones. Managed to get the seeds, some seeds rather. I just put in 5 in first. If they don't grow, then at least I know I've got some seed left over. So these are the big jumbo Scotch bonnets, not the small ones. So I've got some in there, and these are the long ones. Don't need them blown away. I know I've got some chocolate ones, meant to have some chocolate ones somewhere as well. I'll have to have a look and see what I've done with them. So I'm just planting 5 in each pot for now. Then if they come through, because every time I plant them I never have no luck with them, so I thought I'd put them in a polytunnel this time and see what happens. Put one in the middle and then keep the rest. So I'm going to just cover these and then I'll be back with you in a minute. Right everyone, so I've done my Scotch bonnets and I've done some Cape gooseberries. Those was off camera, they were just there, so I'll just done a pot. And then I've got a tub here, which is one of my big tubs. I'll fill this with this compost from the pile. just to stop, so that I'm not just using all so it's about half a bucket of it. Alright, so hopefully no weeds have come through there. This is heavy already. Then I'm going to top this up with the grow straw. Making sure I crumble that, so you've got a good mix of the grow straw. And then what I've got are some lemongrass roots. These are the Jamaican ones. So just looking for the ones what's rooted. Then I'm going to put these in there, and hopefully they'll spread. I've got my stick what I always use to make the holes. So not all of them rooted. Some brought me these from Jamaica. So this is a Jamaican one. That one didn't catch a root. Take that back home. That one just got a little skinny root, so take that one back home. You can see they're nicely rooted now. These are one what love a lot of water, so I'm going to be putting about these clump up and then form a thing. So going to be putting about looking for the ones with the healthier roots. These have been in my on my windowsill, I think 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks, and you see they've rooted. Very nice roots on everything. So those ones I put a bit more water in them and take them, sit off. Right, so I'm just going to put them about 5 in here, or maybe more. Make sure you put the roots right down because they'll come back up. That one rooted. I think that one's just starting to come, so I'll just put that in. If it doesn't come, then it doesn't come. People use lemongrass in cooking. We use it as a tea. We use it as a tea, so looking for the ones with the roots. And like I said, this is one what loves a lot of water, so I have to make sure that I've got a thick layer of cocoa coir, which I'm going to put on there now. So I'm going to put the cocoa coir in there and I'll be back with you in a minute. Right everyone, so we've achieved everything what I wanted to do today. Now just waiting for this water to come through. Just get rid of all the airlocks in it. And then just going to give everything a quick water. As you can see, everything's coming on nicely. This water messing about. Right, that should be it now. So just giving everything a quick water. You see how my potatoes, by the time they're ready to go out, they most probably be ready. It's just because of the heat in here why they're growing at a fast pace. The good thing about it in here, I'm starting to see ladybirds. So that's telling me that we just have to, I want to start getting things in outside, but we've just got to wait for the last frost date. I don't know when that's going to be. If you don't know this English weather, we've been having a few days of sunshine and everything. Great weather, but you know what happens with this English weather. Might get a couple of weeks. They said it's going to be good all week, so we'll see. So if you like our videos, please remember to like, share and subscribe. All those who's watching and not subscribed, it's easy, just press the subscribe button, and then when we release new videos you'll get them straight away without searching for them. What videos do we do? Mostly do gardening containers, as you can see. Once I get the garden videos going, then you'll see all those. So as you can see, everything's coming up nicely now. Temperature in there is 27°C. The IS so far this year has been 45, so that's really good. So that's why everything's coming along at a nice pace. So you see all my pumpkins have come through now, and they're looking nice and healthy. Planted some more, but those haven't come through yet. This is lemongrass, spinach, lima beans. Just making sure that everything's getting a good soak. Pumpkins at the back there. So everything's just getting a quick water. So if you enjoyed this one, please remember to like, share, subscribe, tell a friend to tell another friend, and leave comments in the comments section. We will get back to you then. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. You take care until then.